is doing its sunny side up. It's the hen.
What's up, my friends? We are here to talk about how absolutely dreadful the new Happy Gilmore movie is. I saw it yesterday, and it's still bugging the hell out of me, man. As somebody who really liked the first movie, I feel really let down by this film to a massive degree. So I was like, you know what? Forget it. We're gonna hang out on the stream archive, and I'm gonna complain about this. I might actually make a full-on video about this movie for the Hatcher channel. That's how much I did not like this film. It was genuinely insulting and lazy. But I don't want to start running down that road yet. Let me share the live stream link in the Discord and do all the hellos, all the fun stuff. Let us observe the proprieties before we get into the movie anxieties. All right. I saw that some people were able to enjoy the movie, so I guess good for them somehow, but it was definitely not for me, which is too bad because I really did like the first one. Okay, there we go. That's all shared, and swap this up so I can see the chat. Bingo, bango, bongo. We're good. It's time for some hellos. What up, Eng, Heavy Metal, Kensiki, Jess, Millmaster, Shelton, Teferi, Zircon, Habanero, Gossett. What is up, my friends? How are you doing? It is the middle of the week, and yeah, Happy Gilmore 2 ruined my life. Obviously, that's an exaggeration, but it's terrible. Hey, Bo Falcon, what's up, bro? How you doing? Oh, that's right. You guys forgot because I got my hair cut yesterday and it's been a full day. I already forgot that. I'm looking on the screen, not even thinking about the fact that my hair is missing. Hey, Heavy Metal Super Chat says, Dear Baby Jesus, please secure my spot as #1 fan, Ton-ite. It doesn't say tonight. It says Ton-ite. Also, what's the deal, Heavy Metal? Did you like this movie? I know when we talked about it in the stream a few days ago, multiple people had seen it, and some people said that they actually liked it. Are you one of those people, bro? Did you enjoy it? Because if so, you can enjoy things better than me, apparently. Or, you have serious brain damage. It could be either. Could be either or. Right? Shelton's rotten for you. What? Shelton, you meant to say rooting for him. There's a big difference. Instead of 2 O's, it's got 2 T's. I'm rotting for you. Kansaki, it was fine except the replacement for the dead people. Well, I am going to rant about the things that I didn't like about the film. If you found it fine, I mean, I guess carbon monoxide does kill brain cells. So fair enough. Fair enough. Heavy Metal, you saw half of it so far and you like what you've seen. Well, if you liked the first half, you'll probably like the second half because it's all lazy fucking garbage. It tries to recapture the magic of the first Happy Gilmore, and it fails miserably. Absolutely miserably. They're like, this is the follow-up. It's not the follow-up. This is an attempt to basically redo the movie and hit the same beats, and it fucking fails awfully. Like, straight out the gates, for the first... This is a fucking comedy movie, bro. I went back. I want you to understand something. I've seen Happy Gilmore a bunch of times. Carly doesn't care for the old Adam Sandler movies, mostly. She'll tolerate them. But like Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, those movies are funny to me. I have an infantile sense of humor, okay? I will laugh at dumb nonsense, for sure. The original Happy Gilmore was properly crafted. This new Happy Gilmore is garbage. I have very few criticisms about the first Happy Gilmore. It is essentially a throwaway comedy. Just have fun with it and enjoy it. That's what it's for, right? You've got a guy who wanted to be a hockey player who, for financial reasons, ends up getting into golf. wants to save his grandma's house from foreclosure. It's a very straightforward story that works well and has a lot of entertaining moments. The second movie, for the first half an hour, this is the most laugh the movie got out of me. There was a slight exhalation of air from my nose one time when he fucking fell. Like, people mentioned, hey, Eric Andre's in this movie. And you know what I said to that? I said, it doesn't matter who's in the movie if it has terrible writing. And lo and behold, I watched it. Eric Andre adds fucking nothing to this film. Almost nobody adds anything of worth to this film at all. Ben Stiller brings a tiny little bit of enjoyable energy. And that one scene where Kevin Nealon goes, well, if you're the best, doesn't that make everybody else the worst? And then the guy goes, yeah, I'm going to leave. That was an amusing moment, right? But overall, the movie desperately I watched Happy Gilmore, the first one, 2 hours before watching the second one. I'm like, I want to make sure I get all the references. I wouldn't want to miss any subtle references. Oh my God. Subtle references that the movie would make. Okay. So this movie, and I can't fucking believe this. This movie, every time it did a callback to the first movie, it showed a clip from the fucking movie. The first Happy Gilmore is an hour and a half long. This movie is 2 fucking hours long. And like the first time they showed a clip from the original movie, I'm like, oh no. Hey, remember when he did this on the caddy? Well, now we're going to really milk this. Isn't this awesome? No, this is terrible. This is terrible. The movie has no fucking structure that makes any sense. The villain of the movie may as well not even exist for how much of a fucking impact he has. So Happy Gilmore is now not a fucking golf player anymore because he accidentally smoked his wife in the head with a golf ball and ended her. Just done, right? So she's fucking dead. Woohoo, fun. So she's dead. And he's a washed up hack now who doesn't want to play, washed up hack for being in the fucking movie. But he doesn't want to play golf anymore because he killed his wife. Oh, comedy gold. So he's like a massively famous professional golfer who after the events of the movie went on to win like 5 more golden jackets. It says it in the movie. So he kept killing it at golf. Like kept killing it, you know? What up? Yeah, my girl. What's going on, Invader? Hello, DB. So he's played in a whole bunch of professional golf tours or whatever. But now he's completely broke and broken down. And he works at a grocery store. A grocery store where he has hidden bottles of booze. So he'll pick up a cucumber and unscrew the lid from it and drink from it. This is a running gag in the movie, and it's never fucking funny. He's an alcoholic, and it's never funny. Like, every time, wow, my remote is a booze thing, and this is a booze thing. Everything in my house is a booze thing. You're acting like you're so broke that you have to work at a grocery store, and you can't afford to buy cases of booze that you're going to steal. But you can somehow afford to have custom television remotes and all these other things made to store your booze. And like, this movie ignores the existence of the internet. It literally is just like Happy Gilmore is an alternate universe, I guess, where there's no fucking internet because he's a celebrity. He's a fucking celebrity. And he could literally go ahead and do something online to make money, right? Like, he could do something like that. Movie fucking ignores that possibility altogether. He can only work at a grocery store. But now his daughter needs $75,000 to go to a dance school in another country. Oh, so you've got a house, you've raised all your kids, and your daughter needs 75 grand to go to a far-flung dance school, which she could try and raise herself, or she could go to a dance school here. But this is supposed to be the $75,000 issue with the dance school is supposed to be as emotionally resonant as his grandmother who like fucking raised him losing her home. We're supposed to care that his daughter, that we don't connect with at all, and she barely means anything in the movie, is gonna need to go to a dance school. And she even says, don't worry about sending me to dance school. No, but I gotta get that money. And it's just like, so then I'm going to get back into golfing. Okay? So I'm going to go to like the most basic bottom golf course. Why? Do you not have the connections before? Do you not remember the fucking commissioner of the whole golf? Oh, wait, you're going to show the commissioner later in the movie who's going to be super happy to see you. And you could easily have gotten like a much better paying situation for yourself and solved this. $75,000 in today's world for a fucking celebrity, even if they're washed up, is not the same as $350,000 for a nobody trying to save their grandma's house. So, the end goal, irrelevant. The enemy in this movie, the enemy is a guy who has terrible breath and knows he has terrible breath. That's the defining characteristic of this guy. He's a fucking rich douche. Big Mike, why was he hiding his booze anyways? So they could use that tired old fucking joke over and over and over and over, showing the thing. And then that guy could be like, the hand sanitizer. I got you. Really? Really? You thought that, but I knew he wouldn't go for this with the booze in it. I knew he wouldn't go for this in the booze with it. I knew he wouldn't go for the booze with this. And then he squirts the fucking hand sanitizer in his mouth. And it's not even funny. It's not even fucking funny. But whatever. So, the enemy of the movie is a rich douchebag he's not the fucking enemy. We see him at the very beginning of the movie, and he tries to recruit fucking Adam Sandler, and Happy throws him into the fucking aquarium full of lobsters. The expensive lobster aquarium. He goes, hey, can you shut off the cameras, please? And they're like, sure, we'll shut off the cameras for you. And then he just throws the guy in the lobster tank. Meanwhile, later in the movie, he will be fired from the grocery store for inappropriate behavior that is much lesser than physically fucking attacking the customers and damaging the products in the store. But why have logic? Why have consistency? The first fucking movie did, but let's throw that away for brain-dead idiot bullshit. Let's go ahead and have this scene in the restaurant where the waiter is helping all these fucking people, and then the one guy's like, hey, my drink's wrong. And he's like, whoa, that wasn't me, so I'll go find out what's going on. And then he goes to this other guy, and he's like, the guy said his drink's wrong. And that guy's like, really? You're gonna throw me under the bus? Holy shit, you're fucking fired. I hope you die. This is the worst. And you're just like, what's happening? And I pointed at that guy, and I'm like, they're doing this so he can be the caddy. And there's nothing going on here. And that caddy guy, meanwhile, he's amazing. He's just fucking incredible and can do anything. But he just works at a restaurant, and they have a running gag where he keeps offering people breadsticks. And it's so fucking funny, I literally couldn't laugh at it. That's how fucking funny it is. So, I remember a scene where they had this dickhead. You remember the scene in the original where he's a fucking hardcore and he literally lets like baseballs hit his chest at the fucking shooting range, and you're like, wow, look at that, bam, 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 in the batting cage or whatever. It's like, okay, it's ridiculous, but oh yeah, right? So in this one, they go back because he's training other people. So the fucking, the caddy guy just goes like this at one point. He karate chops a ball in half. Like, they left the normal rules of reality and just went, fuck it. Happy Gilmore can now fire golf balls that literally smash through poles and start fires. This guy fucking karate chops a ball in half, catches another one in his mouth, and it's like, no, you can't do that. Like, maybe you looked at the first movie, like, remember when that guy gets a sub in his mouth? When Happy goes like this and he knocks a ball and it gets a sub in his mouth? Fuck you, that was a Subway ad. We were watching it on television, which means that's editing magic. That fucking sub was not driven into that guy's mouth. Everything in the original movie actually adhered to the real world fucking physics rules. And this movie's just like, nope. Look, he cut the ball in half. Why is a dude who can cut a... What? This guy can physically cut balls in half now. That wasn't even funny. Go fuck yourself, movie. Fuck you and everybody you love, movie. So the premise is supposed to be Happy needs $75,000 to send his daughter to dance school. And then the fucking villain guy is like, I'm starting maxi pad golf, where it's the most intense maxi golf ever, and it's super extreme, ultra extremo golf. And then the movie tries to act like somehow there can't be regular golf and maxi golf. These two things just can't fucking exist together. Oh, okay. So now the entirety of the golf fucking thing, it's on the line. We're going to lose the entire golf league if we don't beat this maxi guy. Oh, okay. What? Yeah, you got to beat these maxi guys. Also, in case you guys didn't know, They actually studied Happy Gilmore, and they realized that there's something different about his body, and they can now actually fucking alter everybody else's body to have the same driving strength as Happy Gilmore. You found a fucking surgery that cranks human strength beyond compare, and it's just, it's not this big world-shattering news that they haven't used for a long time. It's just, yep, we turned these golfers into far drivers. And you're like, sure, what the fuck ever, whatever. You know how the movie, the original one goes like, it's like a bet with Shooter McGavin. It's like, if I win, I get my grandma's house. But if I lose, I'm off the tour. So they try to do the same thing in this fucking movie with Happy talking to he's like, all right, Happy, if you don't win, you have to join the Maxi League. And Happy's like, but if I do win, you have to pay $75,000 for my daughter to go to school. You have to buy this guy a restaurant. You have to give me $80,000. You got to give me 17 hamburgers. He just starts listing a bunch of shit off. And it feels random and ridiculous and deranged. And nothing funny happens in the whole fucking movie. Nothing happens in the whole fucking film. And they keep cutting back. Hey, here's Chubb's son. Oh, Chubb's son also has a missing hand. Ha ha! It's the exact same thing. Hey, remember at the end when Shooter McGavin stole that jacket and ran off? What if Ben Stiller stole Happy Gilmore's 3-month AA chip? What? Yeah, at the end of the movie, Ben Stiller will run away with Happy Gilmore's AA chip, and for some reason, everyone will be chasing him. I'm sorry, have you huffed all the gasoline? Wait, I didn't tell you what leads up to this. So Ben Stiller runs AA now. And there's this lady in AA who somehow goes to the police and is a sting. And she's like, can we get this guy now? And then fucking 10 SWAT guys literally come crashing through the window like they're coming after Pablo Escobar for Ben Stiller, who his crime is that he got people from AA to paint his house. And they sent fucking 12 FBI guys to smash in the windows with fully automatic weapons. And you're just like, what? What is this? There's nothing in this movie. It's 2 hours of fucking nothing. At a certain point, I'm sitting there like this with my phone out going, I'm just going to read Magic Reddits. While the movie's still playing, Carly wanted off, started playing on the computer. It is just terrible. It is not satisfying. We're going to do the same beats as the first movie. But with no logic. You're a fucking almost 60-year-old man now. None of this works. Not a single part of that fucking movie worked. It was genuinely insulting. It's like, how do you fuck it up this bad, bro? How do you fuck it up this bad? That's true, Carly. They showed callbacks for everything, but the piece of shit part, we're not going to do a callback for that one. Why? Where's the consistency? It doesn't make any sense. None of it makes any sense. And you know what the reality is? I'll forgive a lot if it's funny. It doesn't have to make sense if it's hilarious. If you go, oh, that's so stupid, it doesn't make sense, but I'm laughing, you win. But you have to make me laugh. Otherwise, it's just a bunch of crap. It was the laziest fucking hack writing. Happy Gilmore's a great film. It's genuinely enjoyable. But holy shit, they did not trust the audience. Hey, remember this? Hey, remember this? Hey, remember... Every time they showed you something, here's a clip. Oh, look, here's Bob Barker up in the sky. Remember the happy feelings you had from the previous movie? Just give me a fucking story. Do something worthwhile. There's no tension. There's no stakes. Nothing means anything. You don't care about his daughter going to dance school. You don't care about his stupid, worthless family. I didn't even mention that. He has 4 sons, and every scene with his family is fucking garbage. Who cares about his stupid kids? Even the kind of infantile humor that should make me laugh. Or, check it out, this marker's my dick, and they did just everything. Oh, they're mooning. They're pretending it's their dong. They couldn't do anything right. They couldn't do anything right with this film. It's amazing how bad and empty and obnoxious this fucking film is. There's nothing of merit to it. You can't be entertained by it, and it's not terrible enough that you can glean entertainment value from that. All you can do is fucking stare and shrug. That's it. That's it. Jess, do you think Sandler made movies for young people who never saw the first one? What young person would want to watch this crap? It's garbage. They're not going to be entertained by it. Seeing a clip from the movie doesn't make it better. This thing is an abomination. At least it's so bad that afterwards I literally was like, I need to see other people's opinions on this. I have to. I literally typed Happy Gilmore 2 sucks onto my phone immediately because I'm like, I got to go and see what other people are saying. And the people are like, I loved this movie. You must be a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? Like, or you just have no standards. That was my gut reaction. And then I went, wait, everybody's different. Maybe they're not an idiot. They just fucking really love the first one more than you and are happy to see all this shit. But for me, aggravating as hell. Nothing was satisfying. No good payoffs. Just fucking trash. Just trash. Like, mindless, worthless. They spent so much fucking money on it too. So much money. So many cameos. So many talented people. I've never seen a film with so many talented people in it that is complete fucking worthless garbage. I've never seen one like it. I have never seen a movie with this many talented people who are capable of making me laugh because I've seen them in a bunch of stuff. And every time you see one, it's like you're in the desert. It's like you're in the desert and you just want a cup of water. And everybody who shows up looks like a fucking water cooler. But guess what? They're fucking busted. The handles don't work and you ain't got a cup. So nothing's coming out anyways. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Millmaster, you say people have been getting smarter. I've never seen a Marvel movie. Bro, I would rather watch just some random ass garbo Marvel movie than Happy Gilmore 2. For real. For real. I'd rather watch like fucking, what's her name? Miss Marvel or whatever. Give me fucking Brie Larson OP blasting aliens and shit like that in a movie that doesn't make sense. And it's less aggravating than this. It's a comedy that refuses to be funny. At least with these terrible Marvel movies, they're action movies that have actual fucking action in them or whatever. Like, for real. This is bereft of entertainment value. Bereft. Long hair from the clips, it looks beyond slow and just about. The movie is at least 30-40% longer than it needs to be. It never goes anywhere. It has no satisfying narrative, and it has no satisfying comedy. What the fuck is the point of it existing at all in any real capacity? I mean, obviously the purpose is to fucking make Adam Sandler money, because at a certain point, I just started counting up all the product placements, and there are a million of them. And I thought to myself, well, at least Adam Sandler made some money. That's literally the only fucking silver lining I could find to the whole thing, bro. Literally the only silver lining. I'd say it was 2 hours of my life wasted, but it was more like an hour and something of my life wasted, and then I started to add other activities in that I'm literally watching people argue about pointless shit about Magic the Gathering here, going, this is way more engaging. This is way, like, watching people argue about this is way more engaging than this stupid movie. God, just dreadful. Big Mikey got sober to make money, not to be present for his family. Well, I mean, you can't go the whole. He's doing it for his family. He's trying to get this shit for his daughter, but it doesn't mean anything. Like, is the alcoholism really ruining his life? It's really ruining my life. Is it though? They don't really make it seem like it's ruining your life that much, buddy. You have a pretty functional life overall. Like, it's just like, okay, dump out all my booze. All right. Okay, this is a really meaningful scene. Who cares? None of it. All the characters fucking sucked. They sucked. It was awful. Just awful. It's aggravating, man. It's aggravating to go, here you go, here's part 2. And it's like, okay, cool. Like, go somewhere with it. And like, we're not. We're trying to make the same movie as the first one and failing miserably and wasting your time by inserting a bunch of extra clips. Man, I should have made fucking notes, because there was a whole bunch of shit where I was just like, oh my God. Like, who made these decisions? Did you not show this to anybody else? Are you just surrounded by yes men who will just tell you that everything is awesome? I mean, I guess if they're getting paid, they don't give a fuck, right? But like, I guess I can say it's better than when I read the fucking 12 Wheel of Time books and then and then went and saw the Wheel of Time show. There's that at least. That's a really low bar though. That's a really low bar. So yeah, I mean, if you're a fucking magoo whose brain doesn't work or you just don't give a shit, then yeah, maybe you can find some entertainment value out of it. But the biggest crime is there's nothing there. The movie's nothing. It's just empty. It's just empty. It's like, hey, do you remember this guy? Hey, do you remember this guy? Yeah, I have pleasant memories from that previous movie where you guys entertained me. Would you like to do that again? It's like you give me a fucking bag of sand to eat, and while I'm eating the sand, you go, hey man, remember eating hamburgers together? This is a bag of sand. No, but look, I wrote hamburger on the bag. This is a bag of sand, dickhead. This isn't food. Yeah, but remember when we ate hamburgers? It says hamburger on the bag, so say, motherfucker. Like that. That's the vibe. That's the vibe. It's dreadful. Millmaster says how to make your sad alcoholic name. 1, your first name plus 2, your last name. Nice. Thanks for the super chat, buddy. Jess, well, don't worry. Listen, man, if something doesn't bother you when you're watching it, you're enjoying it, enjoy it. Enjoy it. Everybody's different, right? And we can all enjoy different things. I don't have the ability to shut my brain off for movies. So I pay attention to the narrative and the story. And when it comes to comedies and stuff like that, I'm willing to give them way more leeway. You want to go silly and goofy with it? Go ahead. The cardinal rule is make me laugh. Anything is fair game if you make me laugh. If you're not making me laugh, then my brain is like, okay, this is a comedy that's not making me laugh. What else can I find in here? And when you have nothing else to offer me, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do with that, right? So, ultimately, fucking awful. Absolutely awful. Such a letdown. I can't believe, the decision. The biggest crazy part to me is the decision to include clips from the previous one. Like, I've seen movies that do that a bit, where they're like, oh, get you up to speed, we're going to show. But this movie, all the way through, to be like, remember this? Remember this? Remember this? Fucking desperate as hell. Desperate as hell. Jess, you know what bothered you the most? The physics of the ball staying in place when the green putting area started spinning? Yeah. I mean, they're playing so hard and fast with everything, fast and loose, I should say, that you can't expect that shit to make sense, right? DJ Longhair, what? Alien Earth. Is that like a new Aliens movie? It's hard to put out a movie in the current era based on previous properties that turns out well. It's genuinely difficult. And I admit that I was coming into this skeptical to a degree, but very much wanting it to be entertaining. I did not sit down to this movie wanting it to be awful, expecting it to be awful. I had heard a range of opinions. I had heard, it's good. I heard it's bad. I heard it's middle of the road. So I was hoping that it would be middle of the road entertaining. I wouldn't have put it on if I had known what it was going to be. Genuinely. Like, if I want to rip on something and rip into it, yeah, I got no problem with putting something on for that purpose, but that's not why I put this on. I genuinely liked the first one. And when it was on, there's so much about that movie that I fucking love, right? The music plays in my head when I think about the movie. Just random little scenes. My Endless Love, the guy for Happy Gilmore, anything. That cute romantic scene with the little fucking hockey shot in the first one where it's like, Happy, I didn't see it go in. It's like, it's all pretty well done. It's enjoyable. It's got a proper flow. And this one's like a bunch of thumbtacks. You got to sit on a bunch of thumbtacks. Okay. All right. This kind of sucks. Oh, the new Alien is a show on Hulu. Okay. Ba. What's up, Lasagna? How you doing, buddy? Millmaster, you'd rather watch me review critically acclaimed or underground movies from the past over something new any day? I feel it's difficult to find good stuff in the current era. And people have, like, no fucking standards, too. If you criticize something, people, it's the same thing they say with magic. It's just a card game. Who cares? It's just a TV show. Who cares? It's just a movie. Who cares? If you don't care, fine. You don't have to. But you can fuck right off if you think that I'm going to slurp up your apathy and go, yep, I guess I won't care about anything either. Go fuck yourself. You make your decisions for you. If you want to walk around empty, not giving a shit about anything, and just consuming anything with not a critical fucking thought in your head, more power to you. It's your fucking life. But I'm not going to live that shallow piss puddle of an existence, all right? It's not my fault that you haven't experienced anything fucking worthwhile. And fuck you, moron. You know what I mean? That's it. That's it. I ain't telling you you're not allowed to like the movie. You can't tell me, you just have to accept it. No, I fucking don't. You see that shit with everything. I can't believe you're criticizing this. Believe it, little bitch. You don't like criticism. You're not allowed to criticize me about this then. You can't say that you don't like this. You're not allowed to say you don't like my stream or anything I make, because I'm not allowed to say I don't like these things. No, but I get to decide. Like, you can say you don't like it, but you can't say it that much or this way or whatever. Listen, man, I don't fuck your mother. I don't need to care about your feelings or your opinions. And even if I was fucking your mother, I don't give a shit, because you're an adult. And if you're not an adult, don't fucking talk to me. So no matter what, it equals go fuck yourself. This movie is terrible. Genuinely terrible. To the point where I was like, last night, I thought to myself, I'm like, that's what tomorrow's stream's going to be. Because no matter what I title the stream, it's going to turn into ranting about this movie. And Chud Dumbfucks will get upset about that. But who cares? They're not going to fucking come here and see this anyways. This is my fucking tiny little stream channel. We're not even going to worry about it. Right? People are goofbags. People will fucking recommend movies to me and then get fucking pissed that I didn't like it. And it's like, listen, the movie was not good. You didn't make it. Why are you getting this upset? It doesn't have anything to do with you. Like, you didn't make... Yeah, but I watched it and liked it. So what? Did you make it? Fuck off. You know? Big Mike, you thought Shooter was decent? Shooter was fine. He was fine. Shooter was the villain from the first movie. And then it's like, well, now we're going to have him team up with Happy. Okay. But against a villain who doesn't matter. The new villain had no fucking charisma. He had no presence. The running gag was, he has fart breath. And then he like uses it to open a door. He goes like this on a recognition screen. And it goes, fart. So like he has technology that knows he has terrible breath. And other people, you don't want to get in a bad breath competition. So you're rich and you could just chew gum or a mint or anything because you know you have these problems. And you just don't. For comedy? What was the purpose? I don't understand. I know that I have bad breath. Okay. And I'm rich. Okay. And I'm making like TikTok level low attention span golf. Okay. I failed to see the problem. Oh, I'm happy to join my league. Okay. All right. I need to get 70. I'm a famous dude who could easily make money, and I need to get $75,000 in current America. Oh yeah, that'll be hard. That'll be difficult for you, won't it? I mean, you have infinite money to buy infinite drinking containers and booze, so whatever. But I lost my job at the grocery store because of something that happened on TV, even though I did way worse stuff in the store, and they did nothing to me and loved me enough to turn off the cameras, so I won't be arrested for assaulting people. Oh, ha. Wow. It's you know what's great is when you don't pay attention to anything you've written down and you don't bother to take into account for the rest of the movie. It's super fucking satisfying. Like super satisfying. Lasagna, you think it might be because Adam Sandler isn't funny anymore? I don't know. I don't know if he isn't funny anymore or he just isn't trying anymore. Right? Like, I don't believe that you're just not funny because you're old. And Adam Sandler, he's a funny guy. Right? Wedding Singer, that's fucking great. Happy Gilmore, enjoyable. Billy Madison, enjoyable. There's a bunch of enjoyable fucking Sandler films. Little Nicky, the stuff he did on Saturday Night Live. The man's funny when he fucking tries. That movie screamed of no effort. No effort. He fucking hires some intern. Write down every reference you can think of. Write down every reference that happens in this movie and we're just gonna fucking go down the list. Okay, here's Tubbs. Okay, here's this. Okay, here's this. Okay, here's this. Okay, here's this. And it worked for some people. It worked for some people. They were like, oh, I fucking loved it. I'm like, how? How? Like, bro, I get nostalgic for shit too, but oh my God. Like, it's got... Remember the Thing? Yeah, I remember being good and like having something to it. And it's like, but what if it didn't? And you got super excited about it and we put 1 million product placements in it. Okay. Billy, I didn't even know the cameos. I'm old enough that I did not realize that the guy who got upset and fired that guy was fucking Taylor Swift's boyfriend, football Travis guy. And I didn't know that the guy who got fired was Bad Bunny. I'm like, I don't care. That's cool. Like, I'm sure some people enjoyed, hey, I'm old and I don't know the new people. That's fine. That happens. I don't care about that. I just want it to be fucking entertaining. I just want it to be funny. I just want it to be funny. When the fucking waiter got fired, you go, this didn't even make sense. This doesn't even make sense. You threw me under the bus? No, he didn't. And what is happening? We gotta fire him so that later we can be like, oh, I'm opening up a restaurant paid for by this guy. Okay. All right. Big Mike, yeah, man. Yeah, exactly. The movie definitely needed editing. It needed a half an hour taken out of it. The movie would have worked better if they had trimmed down a bunch of the fucking filler. All kinds of stupid scenes with his 4 sons. Who cares about your sons? What did the children... The daughter was the one who had to exist to be the $75,000 that he needed. What was the purpose of the 4 sons other than that they would put their butt cheeks out and pretend to have dicks? Like, really, what was the purpose of them in the film? In any way. At all. You could have put, like, 4 brooms in the movie, and it would have had the same level of impact. Just. Millmaster, I'm not even sure if I know what Pitch Perfect is, and you're asking me about fucking sequels to it, bro? Come on, man. Pitch Perfect? What is that? Some singing version of Stomp the Yard or some shit? I sing the best, so I'm in the fucking club. No, you're not, Marcy. I'm gonna date your boyfriend, Daniel. Oh my God, Marcy's going for fucking brunch with Daniel. Maybe they'll have mimosas. Yeah, we made her fucking favorite sunny side down eggs. But listen, I can sing. The Phantom of the Opera. Like, I don't know what this shit is. I'm not a spokesperson for Adam, so leave me out of this, man. This is abysmal. I stopped watching Adam Sandler movies because he started making dumb shit like, where's that one where he's like his own sister or something? And it's like, oh my God, come the fuck on. And then he just started making those grown-up movies with that fucking hack Paul Blart. And you just end up with this fucking garbage where it's like, I'm glad you guys all had a vacation. This is a write-off so you can go on a vacation, right? This isn't a fucking movie. So... I was like, you know what? It's been a while, and this is like a Happy Gilmore follow-up. Maybe there'll be something here. Nope. If your brain don't work and you have no standards, you might get something out of it. But otherwise, how do you enjoy it? How do you enjoy it? Well, Master, is it tax fraud, though? I mean, if you actually make the movie... Habanero, you comfortably assumed Happy Gilmore was going to be garbage. Well, your assumption wasn't wrong. TJ Longhair filling his contract with Netflix. Oh, did he have an X number of movies with Netflix deal? That would make a hell of a lot more sense. Yeah, see, I'm not willing to accept that Adam Sandler is not funny anymore. I'm genuinely not willing to accept that. I don't believe that his comedic talents have left him. I just think that it's easier for him not to try, and he still gets the money, so who cares? And he's more interested in serious roles, like Uncut Gems, where I heard he was actually really solid. So it's probably a combination of disinterest and obligation, is my guess. You know? Jess, you couldn't even watch Spaceman? I don't even know what that is. I do not even know what that is. Potts, what's up? You saw Fantastic Four? I heard that one's all right. Oh my God. Like, we went from Happy Gilmore. We watched Happy Gilmore, and then we watched Battlestar Galactica. Battlestar Galactica is such a good show, man. Like, it has some flaws, but it's such a good show. I was like, oh yeah, we're watching something enjoyable after that terrible, terrible, terrible Happy Gilmore nonsense, man. Spaceman's an Adam Sandler movie with an alien on board and they near Jupiter? Really? Okay. Yeah, I completely tuned out. Once upon a time, I would watch any Adam Sandler movie. And then I just went, these seem like low effort, whatever. The Happy Gilmore thing, I liked the first one enough that I'm like, I'll come back. Lasagna, BSG is great. If you don't think so, you're a frackin' Cylon. A mother frackin' Cylon. I love how that one episode, the one episode where it was, it was a movie, sorry. They made it as like a TV movie, but there's the edited for TV version, and then there's the unedited version where it's like more bloody and whatever at certain points. But like, I didn't realize that we were watching an unedited version until out of nowhere, fucking Adama calls the Cylons cocksuckers. And I was like, holy shit, what the fuck? I literally had to pull up my phone and go, did I just hear that? Because, like, we were watching it. I didn't want to back it up to annoy Carly. It's like, I don't need to back it up for that. But I literally did a search, and I'm like, what is going on? It's like, oh, okay. They did a TV edit of the movie, and then a 20-minute longer version. And it was so funny to me, because everything else is just like, you mother fracker. And it's like, that's nothing. That's like a child swear. You know what I mean? Zircon, where are we in Battlestar? We are in the first half of season 4. So we're getting spoiler alert for anybody who might be interested in fucking BSG and doesn't want to hear some shit that fucking spoils some key elements. What I'm going to tell you for real, if you want to watch the show, you don't want to hear this. So give you a few seconds and I'm going to start talking about it. Now, the reveal of who were Cylons as part of the crew at the end was crazy. At the end of season 3, it was just like, holy shit. Now, you do have to say, so there was 20 billion people, and they almost all died, and we're down to less than 50,000 people out of 20 billion, and yet somehow, these guys all survived. None of these hidden Cylons got wiped out. And I hope they have a good enough reason for the final 5, because it does have a mystic air to it, but like, if it's not for a good enough reason, it's going to seem really dumb. That's how it feels, you know? And I like the fact that they didn't do the final reveal so you can sit there and go, is it Baltar? You know what I mean? Like, he's one of those candidates. Like, Oh yeah, in the movie, I think it was, Odama called him Baltar. And I'm like, did he just call him Baltar? So for like the next few days, I just called him Baltar as well. Lasagna, listen, man. Last time I talked about Battlestar Galactica in like a stream 2 streams ago, somebody said, well, now you just spoiled it for me. And Battlestar Galactica is actually good enough that I realized it deserves the spoiler warnings. If somebody doesn't know and they want to protect themselves, I can give them a little bit of lead-in time to escape big spoilers. Because for real, fucking Ty Cylon, I was like, oh my god! You think about the stuff with his wife on New Caprica, all that shit, and you're like, whoa, this is fucking wild! This is wild, right? Like, in order of excitement of the reveals, it's fucking Ty, then, who does it go? It goes, Ty, Chief, President's Aide Lady, and then doucheball sports player, right? That's the order of excitement, where this guy, I'm just like, who even cares? You know what I mean? These 3 are more interesting because it's like position of power, really high position of power, critical infrastructure position, and aid to the most powerful person, or one of the 2 most powerful people in the entirety of the human race, right? those are crazy spots to find yourselves in. So them just randomly ending up in the right spots like that, it's a little, it smacks a little too much of luck almost, you know? Lasagna spoiled the TV show Lost. I never saw it. Never saw it. It looked fucking terrible. It looked really dumb every time I saw it. And I heard from people that it was good at first and then just got really dumb. So, meh. Millmaster, are we going to watch Caprica? Maybe. We watched, I got to admit, the Razor movie, meh. You know, for anybody else who watched it, I don't know if you feel the same way as me, but it gives a bunch of background information in terms of things that were mentioned previous in the series. You get to watch them fleshed out, but you don't care because you know who can't die, right? You know who can't die. You know who's gonna die. And it feels like it barely pushes the story forward at all. With the exception of the small part at the end with that hybrid who fucking does the big reveal where you're like, oh, okay, that feels like something at least. So it's almost 2 hours long, but it really feels like it only adds 5 minutes to the series. And I just didn't care about most of what happened in it. It wasn't like it was bad. I just found myself thinking, I'd prefer to advance the story rather than be here for this. Do you know what I mean? Heavy Metal, what's up? You probably just missed him. You probably missed him. Goddard Lost started great, but what happened later should not be mentioned. There you go. That's what everybody says. Heavy Metal, have I seen any more recent MCU movies or TV shows? No. The next thing on my list to check out is Thunderbolts. Yeah, that's the one. That's what it's called, right? That's the next Marvel movie that I am slated to check out. Lasagna, you'd go with the Cylons if you could get one of them ladies. That was one of, like, why would you want to bang a Cylon, bro? They're fucking robots. Look what happened to Baltar. There's something up with that. That was one of the things I hated about the whole, we're going to torture this Cylon. And the guy's, she's like, do what you got to do to get the information from her. And he's like, I'm going to bang this alien Cylon thing. What? You should instantly be, like, spaced for that. You should be thrown into an airlock for that. You don't know what kind of diseases you could catch from this. You don't know if the Cylon can end you that way. You're putting your life and the life of the entire crew at risk. There could be a biological agent in any of those Cylons that's lethal to humans and passes from one to another and fucking incubates like that. It'd be no difficulty at all, really. And you're gonna bang it. You're a fucking idiot. I hated that. They were like, with the show, they're obviously going for the, can you believe he's doing this? It's like, yeah, I can. That's not a person. I'm as troubled by this as if he was banging a barrel. Just so you know. I'd be perfect in those situations. It doesn't matter. Oh, you're a Cylon? Yeah, you're not a person. But I have emotions. Tough. You're not a person. I don't give a shit if they give toasters emotions and it cries when I smack it with a fucking hammer. That's a toaster, bitch. I love that they call them toasters too, because before I ever saw the show, I made that reference so many times to people giving a shit about fucking droids and whatever. They're robots, you fucking loser. They're not people. They don't have fucking emotions. They don't have emotions. It's like crying over your fucking cell phone. It's pathetic. It's fucking pathetic. And there is no way on earth that shit would happen to me. I have no problem. Oh, look at this. It's like a sad little... Throw it in the fucking airlock and fire it into space. That's not a person. They don't matter. But I feel sad. Oh, that sucks for you. But your feelings are just a computer program. So you don't actually feel shit, fuckstick. Jug them, you know you do good when they see the reboot logo on their eye. Yo, when you bang Cylons, their spines warm up and light up through their back. That's the real test of Cylons. All the Cylon tests they did couldn't find the Cylons. You just gotta fuck them and check out if their spines glow through the goddamn bodies. It's a real easy fix, right? If they had said that, then I'd understand why that... But they already knew that one was a Cylon, so why is he banging it? Do you know what I mean? One guy is the designated Cylon banger. And you gotta keep him quarantined in a suit in case he gets a disease. You gotta bang everybody on the ship, Dennis, to find out if there's Cylons. That's this isn't the best plan, but still, I remember when I saw her spine light up, and I'm just like, so they're like fucking night lights when you bang them, bro? Lasagna, it doesn't glow because, what? It glows because, what? It glows because you're getting them off. Well, I guess we'll put you on the crew of nobody who gets to touch the robots because you couldn't even satisfy a fake robot human enough to make her fucking spine. You couldn't even keep a real human. You think you're gonna be able to fuck a robot? I don't think so, bro. Stick to that fucking bologna sandwich in the shoebox you call your new wife. Goddard season 4 of Mythic Quest came out, got canceled, and then they went and totally changed the ending, and now you can't watch the original ending anymore. This is the internet, Goddard. You're trying to tell me that I couldn't find the original ending? I think what you mean to say is, if you go to the one place where they officially have it for you to watch in that one location, they won't let you watch that ending there. But this is the fucking internet, bro. There's no way it doesn't exist. There's no way. Worst series ending? Lost. Never saw it. Game of Thrones. Fucking, I only watched the first season of that. Read the books and didn't care about the show. But I did hear about how terrible it got. Quantum Leap. Never saw it. Dallas. Never saw it. So, Gilmore Girls. Never saw it. You watched a lot of terrible ending series? Didn't see any of them. Heavy Metal. The lowest ranking people bang everyone else in quarantine. Yeah, well, you gotta find something, right? Lasagna. Mythic Quest sounds like your experience with Blue Exorcist. Game of Thrones is great if you don't watch the final season. I watched the first season and loved it to the point where I was like, wait, these are books? And I started reading all of the books and was like, okay, I'm good. I'm up to speed. It drove me crazy when we got to the fourth book and they're like, actually, I split it into 2 books. Oh, okay. So buckle up for an entire book without Tyrion. I'm sorry. The fuck did you just say to me? Yeah, Tyrion's not in this book. No, what? No, fuck you, dude. Hold on though. There's a lady, a weird shadow mage lady birthing craziness and a guy we call the Onion Knight. Okay. Yeah, so the Onion Knight is sailing. Oh, God. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. Come on. Give me Tyrion. He's fucking great. Lordy. God, you mean they changed it on the streaming service? Yeah, fair enough. I know, I don't like that. They can just revise things into being whatever. It's the same way that they went back in the one Star Wars movie. Like, what if the original Star Wars had a bunch of, like, CGI that stuck out like a sore thumb in there? Like, what if we had this big fucking dinosaur-looking thing go by? Why? People like your movie as it is. Stop it. Stop it. Oh. Good Lord, man. Happy Gilmore. What a travesty, bro. What a travesty. Movies are supposed to be fucking entertaining. That's the one thing they're supposed to do. We live in the era of turn your brain off. No, how about you have, like, even the slightest standard? You know this is your life, right? You know you only have one of these, and it's fine. You know, you don't want to value your time too highly, but you should place, like, at least a minimal value on your time and have some sort of fucking standards. Like, something. There has to be a fucking bottom, you know? Heavy Metal, you drove for 12 hours last night. That's some serious driving time, bro. That is a decent amount of time on the road. Oh, man. Looks like the heat wave's finally going to break here. Thank fucking God. It has been way too hot, man. Sick of it. Fucking sick of it. Don't go out in the day or you'll die. No, I want to be able to go outside. Cooking in the fucking sun. With my old ass skin. Man, yeah, Happy Gilmore is one of those movies that like I will complain about for a day or two and then I'll completely forget that it exists. Carly even said that when I brought it up. She's like, I already forgot about that movie. I can't. It's driving into my brain. All right, we're going to have an intermission. I'm going to add some more root beer into my cup and then we will get back together. So if there's other random things you guys want to discuss, feel free to toss them in the chat, because otherwise I'll probably just come back and bitch more about fucking Happy Gilmore. I was working on an orbital guide video today too, so that should turn out all right. Anyways, let's go intermission. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatchet goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. This is gonna take some work. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatchet goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. This is gonna take some work. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatchet goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. This is gonna take some work. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatchet goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. This is gonna take some work. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatchet goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that. Bum, 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 bum. I still have music from the first Happy Gilmore in my fucking head, man. I was just walking in here going, I got that tune in there. I like it. The first one's great. The good news is my brain will erase the entirety of the second movie, aside from yelling about it when somebody brings it up. And I'll just fucking go forwards. Did I do something with my toe? It looks pretty rough. I think I scraped my toe. Weird. Oh well. DB, it's your birthday today. Hey, happy birthday, buddy. Shelton, you got a mob spawner cranking at your base? Nice. Habanero, while you're trying to travel to my base on the server, you got stuck on some kind of invisible enemy, couldn't escape it, and it killed you, so you sort of rage quit. Did you get pulled in? Like, because that's not an invisible enemy. I would say there's a 99.9% chance that you just had really bad luck and you stumbled on a hungry node that literally like pulls parts of the world up and anything that comes near it to it. If you ever get stuck there again, just open the chat and type /spawn. It'll teleport you to the spawn spot. That's where Shelton's base is, by the way. So if you just teleport to spawn and go to Shelton's base and walk through it, there's actually a teleportation hub that will take you straight to my base. So you don't have, like, if you're just like, fuck this, I lost all the shit that I built up, you can literally just type spawn to hop to his base. Use the teleportation hub to go to my base and help yourself do a bunch of shit for my ME so you'll be better off than you were. You know? You kept picking you up and throwing you in the air. Yes. Yes. That is a hungry node. You have to destroy those. Well, you don't have to destroy them. I'm just saying, like, you generally want to get rid of them. There is one advantage to them where if you capture one of those, they become more powerful as they absorb more things. So they basically consume everything around them and convert it into magical energy. So you can let one feed and feed and feed and feed and feed, and then you can trap it and take it back with you to the base and actually hook it up for way more power. Like, there's a way to take advantage of nodes like that, but it takes an inordinate amount of work, and I don't bother with it. I tend to destroy those when I find them or mark it on my map. Habanero, yeah, you can also set a warp spot for yourself too. Like, when you figure out where your base is, type home, basically, what is it? Type /set home and then the name of your home. So I set my home as home. I go set home, home. And then when I want to actually teleport there, I type /home, home. That's what you got to do. And then you'll be able to go back to your base whenever you want. Lasagna, come on, man. We both know that your aunt never touched you inappropriately because no woman would ever lay hands on you. You thought I was going on a fake Minecraft rant and it didn't end with a joke. No, it's a real one. It's a real one. TJ, if you enjoyed Happy Gilmore 2, you have brain damage. That's it. I smoked a whole bunch of weed before I watched it. You probably weren't even watching the movie. You were probably staring at a fucking aquarium or something. This is a great film, bro. Movie's fucking terrible. And you should be ashamed of yourself for coming in here and trying to fucking defend it, bro. It's awful. Just awful. What up, EP? I wanted it to be good. And just so you know, I was high as shit yesterday when I watched that movie. So there's no, well, you get paid to watch it. Fuck you! I was extremely high, and the movie still sucks because guess what? Even if I get high, I'm still smart. My brain still works. I'm still fucking paying attention. So if you're saying that I gotta fucking make my brain not work, I guess I'm just gonna need to fucking have carbon monoxide poisoning and let a bunch of my fucking brain cells die or something. It's gonna take a long time to get dumb enough for that movie to be acceptable, let alone fucking entertaining. There's not enough drugs in the world to make me dumb enough to make that movie good. It's awful. Awful. He'd be getting stoned before shitty movies makes them 100 times better. Here's the problem with the math. 0 times 100. That's the problem. TJ says if you don't have brain damage at 40, you ain't living right. I don't have enough. Ugh. Yeah, such a bad movie. And the bar is low, too. It's not, I don't have some insanely high bar of standard for this shit, man. Battlestar Galactica is so much better. It's so much better. Battlestar Galactica is, in my opinion, one of the most awesome fucking science fiction shows ever made. And I can say this as a fact, because I was saying it to Carly. We've watched a bunch of different ones. We watched the entirety of Deep Space Nine and enjoyed it. We watched a bunch of Voyager, some Next Generation, and other space shows too. Expanse, all these other things. But no show, not a single one of them have made me eager to see the next episode. I never watched an episode of Deep Space Nine and was like, man, I got to see the next one. Same with all those other shows. Never felt like, holy shit, I need to see the next episode. But Battlestar Galactica has delivered that numerous times. Like to the point where I heard that it got canceled, and obviously it did because it only goes up to season 4. And I have a hard time fathoming why. Like I said to Carly, most likely it just got put up against something that wasn't as good as it but beat it. You know, like maybe this show was on when Survivor started and a bunch of people just started watching Survivor. So it happened to be in the wrong time slot at the wrong time. But it's a great show, but compared to the other stuff that's on at the time, it just doesn't pull in the fucking numbers. So they axe it for something that makes them more money or whatever, right? Like Battlestar, unless it falls off a fucking cliff, it's great. It is great. Genuinely. EP Boondock Saints is a fun movie. Yep, absolutely. Botanic, I have not seen Uncut Gems. Are you up to speed on the stream, or are you behind? Because we talked about Uncut Gems before, so I don't know if you're bringing that up because of that, or because you just randomly felt like bringing it up. Something happened to my toe. Yeah, Minaria. Happy Gilmore was not highbrow humor, and I went in with low expectations. And it still failed. It's terrible, just terrible. It's half incoherent, which is a travesty, honestly. It's a movie that feels like it should not have been made. What up, Thompson? How you doing, buddy? TJ, you didn't realize that was a chick from Modern Family? Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. She looked great back in the day, too, right? She's still a looker. But, I mean, back in the original Happy Gilmore, she was a fucking hottie, bro. She was a hottie. I will say when they did the throwback scene and they had her sitting there with the drinks and they reached out and grabbed the pitcher, I'm like, they edited that part well. That's it. That's all I could say. I was like, wow, they grabbed a picture, like this is a scene from the previous movie, and they edited in a way where it actually looks like he's grabbing the pitcher of beer from her. I'm like, cool. That was a nicely edited shot. And that was it. I think that's the only positive thing I thought about the movie, like the whole time. I went, oh, yeah, they did a good job making that actually look like it happened. That's it. Jess, you wish that I could enjoy movies like you? Well, the question is, if I enjoyed movies like you, then my brain would be different, and I would talk differently, think differently, and would you even be entertained by these streams? Would I even be here? Like, would your wish fundamentally unravel all of this? And then we wouldn't be hanging out and none of that, because I'd be a different person with a brain that works a different way. You know? There's some people who get fucking aggravated by my overly analytical brain and my nitpicking of shit, and there's some people who genuinely enjoy it. But it's gonna fucking happen either way. I'm never gonna listen to the people who fucking complain about it. Be like, go fuck yourself. If you don't like it, go fuck yourself. It's that simple. It's hilarious. People online, oh, you can't complain about a movie. Yeah, you can. I don't like that you're doing this. Well, now you're complaining about me. So either you're allowed to complain about things you don't like or you're not. So either way, you have to shut the fuck up. Clayton, yeah, we'd be hunting Bigfoot. We'd be hunting Bigfoot out in the woods. That's what would be going on. Oh. But yeah, you know what? It cuts both ways. On one hand, I can't enjoy garbage easily. On the other hand, I can find a lot more depth in things that have actual thought put into them. So I'll take that. It's like, okay, low effort crap will not resonate with me. But intelligently written, enjoyable stuff that's deep and is worth my time, yeah, I can properly enjoy that. Seems like a fucking win. Seems like a win. Yes, it does reduce the amount of things that I can enjoy, but they're far more meaningful than the empty crap. At the end of the day, though, you can also argue that the human emotion of joy is if you're dumb and your brain's happy and you're smart and your brain's happy, happy's happy. Right? So, who knows? Maybe I would be happier. Maybe I would be happier. Millmaster, I don't want to watch no fucking films about Bigfoot. I am not fucking Jessica Marchin, okay? TJ, where'd the cave come from? I know it's random, right? Who cares? Nothing makes sense anymore. Magic is nonsensical dumb fuckery now. It is what it is. That's pretty much the level it's reached for me. I mean, they just announced a new program to fuck over LGSs and start selling commander decks out from underneath them, right? So, whatever. Maybe one day I'll just have like a channel about like rutabagas and peppers and shit, and I'll just be like, do you know this guy used to yell all the time about like movies and card games and shit, and now he just like shows footage of zucchinis? TJ, where'd they come from? Where'd anything come from? Let me ask you a question, bro. Where the fuck did outer space come from? They just said it's there. It's just there. Who cares? Nothing means anything now. Just buy the product, fuckstick, and pay twice as much. Buy the poorly made garbage product. It's got an Eldrazi in it. Get excited, idiot. It's got fucking Sliver card in it. Get excited, idiot. Like that. That's the world, bro. That's the world of Magic now. Fuck you, dum-dum. You want answers? Here's the answers. I fucked your mom in the butt. That's the answer to all your questions. That's all you're going to get. You know what the difference is, Jess? Nobody notices when you do it. Habanero, you know what, buddy? That is a very salient point. Well done. At least the existence of Happy Gilmore 2 provides the opportunity to recognize that the first movie was really a product of its time and deserves more respect when compared to comedy now. Yes. Yeah, I agree. TJ, you can't play paper because you live in the middle of nowhere and have no friends. As it should be. Chatty, hey, what's up, bro? No, she didn't. How you doing, my man? How's life treating you? The heat wave's over. The heat wave is over. So, we can try and go for a walk again, my man. Because there was that whole period of time. It's been so fucking hot. Teferi, you know what, man? I didn't even realize you were trying to get it around the censor. I read that as $, two mouth. And I'm like, toonie mouth? $2 mouth? I don't understand. Is this some internet thing? That's what happened. TJ, you ain't complaining? Good. Because that's what I do. Endlessly. About everything. That's how you know I'm alive. Oh, he's loudly complaining about something. He's alive. Juggler, that's okay. You love with people everywhere and have no friends. Well, why do you need friends when you got love, bro? All you need is love and butts. TJ lives on a desert island. Oh, we're going to TJ's, bro. We're going to eat your dessert, bro. Chatty, you're by the air conditioning. Yeah, the heat wave has been garbage, but it's cooling down tonight. It's raining tonight, apparently, so I think this is supposed to be the end of it. I hope so. Ribfest is this weekend. I forgot about that. Ribfest, baby. Nick, yeah, man. Till the night closes in. The first one is so much better. So much better. Lasagna, have a good one, bro. DeVoe, what's up? Just don't injure my leg again. I've been taking it easier. I'm going to try not to. Not much I can do about the past, but going forwards I can make better choices, right? Master, yeah, how much is it gonna be for one rib? I'm guessing it's probably like $25-$30 now for a rack of ribs. They won't sell you one. The closest you can get is pulled pork, you know? Pulled pork sandwiches, which most of the time feels like the way to go when you're going to a rib fest anyways, because it's the same meat. They cook the ribs up and they're like, would you like to buy this as ribs, or would you like us to take the meat off and include a bun and charge you half the price? That second one. Yeah, I'm curious to see what's going to happen with the Avatar set as well once Wizards drops that out. I'm guessing it's probably going to be another, what's it called, like the Spider-Man and Assassin's Creed style silliness. Speaking of silliness, YouTube is fucking silly, bro. My last video got hosed. I made a mistake, and I'm supposed to know better. I said at the beginning that fucking anger exploded in the Magic community. When you use words like that, it like recategorizes your video. And so it was just like, hey bro, how about we run like no ads on this video? And I'm like, what? I didn't find out until the next day. And they don't put a symbol beside it or anything. It's not like official. There's like two different kinds of like demonetization. One is where they blatantly put the symbol and tell you what you did, and others is where they just go, oh no, you've got full monetization, but we're just not gonna run ads on it. And that's what they did, and I was like, oh, well, congratulations, your video got watched by 20,000 people. Sweet. Okay, you made $1.50. Oh God, what? Like, shit. Every once in a while I screw up. And then they just go, fuck you. So yeah. Whatever. I literally I make this stuff and then it gets fed into a big computer system. No humans are even looking at it. It's fucking half dystopian weirdness. The world is just getting wonkier and wonkier. Hey Yeti, what's up, buddy? Carly got me a bag of Planters roasted peanuts. I've been getting these other Georgian ones that were pretty good, so I don't know if these are going to be better or not, but talking about Happy Gilmore, I would have spent my time better if I'd just been cracking nuts instead of watching that movie. It's too bad too, because I feel like we're living in a desert in terms of actual genuine comedies that are worthwhile now, because people are brain damaged fucking idiots and chronically online and get offended by everything, and comedy is inherently offensive most of the time to some degree, and people are such little piss bags about everything that how are you even supposed to do comedy anymore? Jogging, we have bars where you throw the peanut shells on the floor. Yeah, there's a place that used to be like that here, and I thought it was neat too. Jess, I tried the Nerd gummy clusters. I don't like the combination of gummy and the hard chunks on the outside, you know? That's totally a matter of taste, though. It's not like they're terrible. They're just not for me. Chad, as I get older, the things that make me laugh change? No. Not really. I still have the same fucking sense of humor as when we were young. Calling people dumb fucks and swearing and ignorant shit still makes me laugh. 100%. So, it's not I got older and Happy Gilmore it's I just got too old for it. It's garbage. And it's a societal shift. It's not, in this case, it's not me. There are other things that, yeah, totally I'm an old man about, 100%. But when it comes to this comedic shit, it's not, well, you know, what you think is funny has changed, and this stuff is funny. Happy Gilmore is objectively unfunny. Thompson, there's a place called Dirty Nelly's where you can do peanuts on the floor. It's fun. It's novel, you know? DeVoe, road tripping. Oh, where'd you go? New Brunswick and Nova Scotia. All right. Did a tour of the LGSs. That's all right. I like to pop into game stores when I'm in different cities and see what the vibe is. So on a positive note, I spent some time today working on my Wonders of the First Orbital Guide video. I figured before the second set comes out, it would be nice to make something for beginners to give them an idea from a flavor perspective what each of the orbitals about, and then also from a gameplay perspective, like which ones are the more complicated groups to play, what are they focused on, that kind of stuff, you know? Oh yeah, Chatty, back in the day, Sandler was hilarious. But it's not like, it's just whatever, man. I don't know if it's comedy by committee. I don't know if it's massive oversight. I don't know if it's Adam Sandler not caring and phoning it in. But there's a number of things probably coming together that caused all this problem. Should have just driven into the ocean. Yeah, just blub blub. All my problems go with me. Just there's zero chance of that. Like, let's say under a theoretical, like you're talking about here, that Adam Sandler actually does end up looking at anything, talking about the movie online or whatever. He's gonna find a million giant channels and whatever else shitting all over it because they're already out there, right? So he's definitely not gonna notice my stream archive with its like fucking 60 views on the stream and go, what? I'm gonna go watch this. There's zero chance of that happening. Yeah, man. It's crazy. It's crazy that movie is 2 hours. Like, I guess you just make it longer so Netflix can accrue more watch time overall. He got $300 million from Netflix? Did he? Well, I get whatever. I mean, honestly, I get it. If you're just like, okay, I'm contractually obligated to produce X number of films, just get it done. I've got the money, just get it done. How many hours is it possible he was just on vacation again? Yeah, that's what I said about the grown-ups movies and stuff. Was just like, yeah, it feels like he was just going on vacation. So it is possible. It is possible, but like the movie was mostly filmed in like the same places as the first one, it felt like. So maybe, who knows? 100%. I sure don't. Jess, you're going to watch Happy Gilmore 2 again tonight. Enjoy, buddy. I mean, I have no problem with you. If you want to make a movie and you're like, hey, we're going to shoot it in this location so I can go vacationing with my friends. If you still make the movie and it's good, who cares? You know? Maybe you wanted a vacation somewhere nostalgic. Maybe. Clayton, he filmed a lot in a town away from you in New Jersey. Oh, he knew to keep away from you, huh? He didn't want you out there trying to fucking molest people on the on the lot. They turned downtown St. Catharines into an 1800 eras town for some Anne of Green Gables show. It was actually really neat seeing the transformation because they transformed the building I was living in, right? And so they put up fake storefronts on a whole bunch of stores. And they covered the road in dirt and brought in fucking horses and shit. They had all these vegetable stalls set up. And once they were done shooting, they were just like, anybody who was walking by, it's like, you can just take any of this fruit and vegetables that you want. Like, literally, it was just like, just take, somebody please take this stuff. Get it the hell out of here. Because it's cheaper for them to just throw it away or let people take it than to do anything else with it. And it was like a crazy amount. Like, because they're filming, so they wanted to have these big carts full of all this stuff. Like, it was so much food. It was crazy. Chatty, you think fucking Sandler just doesn't give a fuck what other people think? Well, at the end of the day, like, the reality is, do you even see the criticism at all anymore? Because people are massive assholes on the fucking internet. And they will just come and be a prick directly to you over everything. You know, people will come by and fucking see this and be like, fuck you, man, about it. Like, they do it about everything. And so you just fucking tune it out. Like, I tune the fucking people out who come and do that shit to me on a regular basis. I'm like, whatever. Who cares? You suck. I hate what you do. Whatever. Okay, bye. You know what I mean? Like, so, of course, he's just going to have tuned it out. And at that, are you even going to hear fucking genuine criticism and actually listen to it? There's just so much empty vitriol spewed directly at... And see, that's the difference. I will make a live stream talking about something that I don't like so that, first of all, I can just have the catharsis of bitching about it. Secondly, other people can come and get some entertainment from it. And if they've watched the thing, share in that as well. But what I don't do is go and post, Adam Sandler, fuck you, you ruined my... Like, I don't go and attack the people in the shit. You know what I mean? So, whatever. If people got problems with me, cool. Go fucking post it somewhere else and bitch about me all you want. But if you expect me to fucking put up with it or fucking pay any attention to it, go fuck yourself, idiot. I don't know you. I didn't ask for your opinion. I don't give a fuck. Right? So, take that, and that's just me with my small time shit. My biggest channel's only got 60 fucking K. I'm not even one fucking cell of Adam Sandler's body in terms of knownness. And I gotta deal with this level of shit. So of course he's not gonna fucking see any of it. Why would he? Why would you waste your time on that? Almost all of it is empty. People just fucking complaining for no real fucking reason. And they don't have anything behind it. And when you call them out on what they're saying, they don't even fucking bother. Well, don't expect what I'm saying to be logical. It's okay. Zergon, yeah, exactly. Enough people watched it that Netflix is happy. They got their numbers and he doesn't give a shit. That's it. That's it. Chatty, yep. Absolutely. I agree. Like, I don't like Happy Gilmore 2. But no matter how many garbage movies Adam Sandler makes, it will never take away how much I enjoyed his movies back in the day. It won't take away how much I enjoyed his ridiculous skits on Saturday Night Live, the Hurley He Boy, Opera Man, all of it. He's given me a lot of entertainment that I'm appreciative for at the end of the day, right? But this movie was truly dreadful and a waste of time. But I feel you, you know? Fuck the sun. Long live the beast. What up, Al? Chatty, what happened to my leg? Being a fucking old man happened to my leg, bro. I was trying to fucking save my soccer ball from going in the fucking stream. And I, like, ran in a way that I shouldn't when I shouldn't. And my body was like, fuck you, bro. And just, like, jorked up my leg. Ah! And I had to, like, limp home. It was pathetic. It's what happens when you're a fucking middle-aged dude who does not get enough exercise, doesn't take enough care, and doesn't warm up. So I didn't do the shit that I should, you know? DJ, that would be funny. You never know what random connections there are. I mean, it's funny because I met Tinsman, right? Tinsman is the fucking guy who designed Wonders, and he worked on Magic the Gathering design, and he's friends with Rosewater. And it's just funny to me because, like, I have shit-talked Rosewater a lot because what he does fucking annoys me. Once upon a time, I was a fan of Rosewater, and that turned around, and now I'm mostly annoyed by him. So it's funny to me that I have made friends with Tinsman, and he happens to be good friends with Rosewater, who I smack talk on a regular basis. I mean, there was a video I put out a while back, which may not even still be around on the channel, depending, but it was like, the title of it was something along the lines of, I do not like or trust Mark Rosewater. So, I have no idea what level of stuff you've seen. I know that people over at Wizards of the Coast know who I am, because they literally tried to work with me in the past. And I've seen fucking pictures from inside some of their internal meetings. One of them literally had me up on the fucking screen. They literally had a still shot of one of my fucking thumbnails in a Hasbro meeting. Like, they know who the fuck I am. Not like I'm some super... I'm not saying it like I'm some fucking super important guy. That's not the angle I'm coming from. But you just... It's funny the places that you will fucking pop up. I mean, I ended up all over the place when I got fucking booted in the park, right? Fucking Russian satellite all over the place. DeVary, what kind of soccer ball did I get? I got a discount soccer ball. It's a Puma branded soccer ball. It's fine. I don't know shit about soccer balls. It works. You know what I mean? I'm not doing anything fancy. Apparently just trying to chase it across a bridge and not have it fall in the stream was enough to fuck up my legs. So I don't need some big expensive one. What up, Goonies? Hey, Shelly, how's it going, bro? Shelly, yeah, you know what, man? I like Happy Gilmore better than Billy Madison. That is definitely a matter of taste, and some people would definitely argue that Billy Madison is better. But I like Happy Gilmore more. That would be my number one ranked one. And you getting to meet Shooter McGavin's pretty cool. He was enjoyable in the first one. JH, correct. You are absolutely right. That movie was dreadful. Just dreadful. yeah, JH, exactly. Rosewater is disingenuous, and it's frustrating. It was pretty funny watching him get upset at people calling him a liar over the whole what was going on with Spider-Man when they're like, this was supposed to be an Assassin's Creed set, and you turned it into like this. And he's like, we did this set for Pick 2 draft. Oh, is Pick 2 draft going to be a big thing? Well, it's mainly going to be around for Spider-Man and stuff. Well, anyways, we did this set for like Pick 2 draft, and because there was so much stuff we wanted to put in the set that we had to make it bigger. But you originally planned to make this a smaller set and sell it to us for an increased price. Well, yeah, but we did it because we wanted to put more in the set. No, you didn't. You actively wanted to sell us less. And we know it. And you're like, but no, it's not fair to call me a liar just because I lie. Like, sure, I lie to you guys. And it's lying by omission, I lie to you guys. But here's the thing. I don't count it as lying. Like, I've made up my own rules that make it not lying, so it's okay, bro. That's how he operates. I've decided what counts as lying, so fuck you, I'm not lying. Yeah, I told you something that's absolutely not true, but that's not a lie. Why is it not a lie? Well, because, like, I knew you guys didn't know that. Like, yeah, I know I told you the Universe Beyond wasn't going to be in standard, and yeah, I know it was going to happen in, like, 2 weeks, but you guys didn't know, which means when I told you it was never going to happen, I wasn't lying, even though I knew. But that is a lie. No, because I went, no, like, no timesy. This isn't a future statement. I'm talking as if it was 2 years ago. But you know it's going to happen in 2 weeks. I'm not a liar. All I do is say things that are untrue, but they're true because I change what counts as true. It's fucking horseshit. His wife's like, I feel like you're going to fucking leave me and cheat on me. I'd never cheat on you. I love you. I'm going to be with you forever. 2 weeks later. So, here are the divorce papers. But you said you were never going to leave me. Yeah, well, that was during the 2-year planning process before I made this announcement official. So you didn't know that, and I wasn't lying when I told you I wasn't going to leave you because I was pretending that I had the mentality of somebody who wasn't going to leave you. So I'm not a liar. Oh, Big Daddy. See, Big Daddy's okay. I didn't find Big Daddy to be one of the better ones. It was okay. It was okay. Billy Madison as Norm Macdonald and Chris Farley. Those are very solid arguments. Those are solid arguments, but for me, it's still not enough to take it like above Billy, I should say Happy Gilmore. You know? We had to include Taxi Driver and Guy in the Chair cards. JH, what if those were in there before? What if those were actually meant to be in the set before, and they were just like, we just got to make more versions of Spider-Man because that's the only thing they'll let us do. The Costanza method, it's not a lie if you believe it to be true. It's so obnoxious. It's so obnoxious. Little Nicky, we watched that like a month ago. I like Little Nicky. It's dumb, but I enjoy it. You can do it! Cover Henry Winkler in bees! Actually, my favorite part of Little Nicky is when is when the one demon brother takes him over when he's talking to that chick that he likes, and he's just like, yeah, I've always wanted to do it with a disgusting pig. The way that he said it, plus the fact that, like, he's saying it to this chick who's gonna take it seriously, and then on top of that, he likes her. It's fucking funny, man. It's funny. Oh. Yeah, Jage, exactly. I just say what the plan is now, and sometimes the plan changes, so even when I guarantee you things... I'm not a liar. I promised you guys universe within things, and we were going to do universe within things, but then we just decided we weren't. It's like, listen, fuckstick. Like, you have so many people who will come and listen to your fucking stuff, and there's so much you could talk about. Just don't talk about these particular things. Talk about design and other things you can accurately and completely comment on, and stop telling people, well, we'll never do this, and then a month later, we are doing it. Bro, you design 2 years out and make your decisions 2 years out. Magic doesn't do knee-jerk reactions with the exception of dumb shit like, standard is now 3 years out of nowhere. Why is standard 3 years? We got a lot of great plans to fix standard. Do you want to tell us any of them? Just the standard's 3 years. Why? Well, we got a lot of boxes to sell still. Okay, but why are you changing standard? We just got more product to sell. Fuck you, buy it. Chatty. Yeah, that is Tetris. I got that at the Rec Room in Toronto last October. I played in the arcade all weekend and won so many points that I was able to get him to open up the glass display case and give me this fucking thing. Oh, yeah. The old Sandler movies were definitely more entertaining. 100%. 100%. That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes, I suppose. I mean, if you look at somebody like, again, this is a random name to throw out there, but I saw it on something. Maybe it was a Simpsons episode recently or something. But you look at like Tarantino. When does Tarantino do a lazy, phoned-in bullshit job? Do you know what I mean? Obviously, it's not the same thing, right? Sandler's a comedian making the comedy movies. Tarantino is a director who does a different kind of film. But I'm just saying, I've never watched a Tarantino movie and go, he just did not give a fuck and nobody gave a fuck about this movie. Do you know what I mean? But this movie just feels like, I'm glad a bunch of people got paid. I'm glad a bunch of individual actors that I enjoy and comedians got paid. And I recognize so many people in this movie. And every single time I saw somebody, I'm like, oh, I've liked you in a number of things. And now I'm prepared to feel literally nothing about you in this movie. And that's how it goes. It's like, because they're stuck with the writing. They're not ad-libbing. They're not bringing who and what they are to the mix in any of the circumstances, it feels like. So they're stuck with stilted, garbo fucking writing. And it's just so empty. It's so empty. Do I think the downfall for Sandler started with 50 First Dates or Click? I've never seen 50 First Dates. I always thought of that as like a chick flick romantic style movie and not even a comedy. I've never seen it, so I can't weigh in on it. I have seen Click, and Click was very middle of the road. It was just kind of like, okay, this movie exists. It had the like from the commercial where he like rewound the chick running down the street. You know, there's a few moments where you're like, haha, or whatever, but like mostly Click just exists. It didn't aggravate me, but it also didn't really entertain me. It just kind of existed, you know? So I'm guessing around, like, for me, the real fall the fuck off is when he started doing Jack and Jill and Grown Ups and all that crap, and you just went, wow. I was like, bro, I hope you're getting paid well for this garbage that you are making, and I hope other people can get entertainment from it, because I can't. I mean, this is Paul Blart Mall Cop level shit, where you just go, who enjoys this? And that's those reminders that there are a lot of dumb people on this planet. Like, average intelligence is startlingly low, and then there's a ton of people who are dumber than that, which is crazy. Shall you think Big Daddy and Little Nicky are where it started? Big Daddy and Little Nicky are not on the same tier as Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore. Absolutely. But Little Nicky is more entertaining than Big Daddy. Right? So you got the top tier, then you got the next tier, and then it just starts to slide down that mud hill. Juggling the pizza delivery boy from MTV Game Show Remote Control. Don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Yo, you remember Zapped? Do you guys remember that? Where that guy could make ladies' clothes fall off? Just a movie about making ladies' clothes fall off. That's right. Oh, didn't they make multiple of those? JH, you'd rather watch Hubby Halloween 10 times than Happy Gilmore again? I watched the Hubie or Hubby Halloween, and I don't think I hated it, but I can't remember anything about it. So, I agree. Actually, I would watch that again. I will never watch Happy Gilmore 2 again. There is zero chance that I will ever watch it again. So whatever, man. Like, as far as I'm concerned, if everything stayed in the realm of like Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, Little Nicky, Big Daddy, you're not hitting at the top level, but you're still hitting entertaining enough. Okay, fine. But it went from that to like I can't even watch these films, man. Man, obviously, I'm very salty this stream, and now I'm even saltier from these fucking peanuts. Yeah, what a letdown, man. What a letdown it was. I just wanted to have a laugh. I just wanted to have a good time. It's not unreasonable. Imagine they make Happy Gilmore 3. What would they even do? Oh. Yeah, they really did try and like let's follow the same steps. Let's hit the same beats. But it's like they didn't understand what made the beats the beats. The entire reason, the entire thing that's compelling them forwards isn't compelling and important enough. $75,000 for your daughter to go to a pretentious dance school that she doesn't have to go to versus your grandmother dying on the streets. You know what I mean? Or your grandma being kept in a fucking sweatshop and forced to work for fucking 12-hour shifts making goods that are sold by this dude. You know what I mean? Like, versus your daughter who spends all her time just doing what? Lounging around while all your sons do too. Yeah, you're such a financial failure, Happy Gilmore. You're supporting a family of 5 children who all have everything they need. And yeah, your life is a struggle. Oh wait, there's no struggle. And you're famous? And this wouldn't go the way it did? And the villain isn't compelling? There's no satisfaction over seeing him get beaten? The attempt to try and recapture the whole, like, bet over the house where Happy Gilmore just staples a bunch of things to the bet and it still feels meaningless, and you're just like, That guy got a restaurant. Your daughter got $75,000 for school, or 3 years of school, $300,000, whatever it is, and like some other stuff. But it doesn't feel like you won anything. It doesn't feel like a grand victory. And like Shooter stealing the golden jacket was the emblem of the entire fucking journey. That was the end of Happy's journey. He had a quad. This is it. You have made it. You are the thing. And then the second movie, like, what if we stole his like 3-month AA chip? And Carly was like later, like, wasn't he sober already for a whole year before? Would the 3-month thing even mean anything? And the chips they give out there are just these tiny little things, not this big. It was so jarring. Who cares? He stole the chip that I got for not drinking for 3 months. And you just go, what? You know what I mean? Like, what? At first I didn't even know what was happening. And then when they were running, I'm like, this is supposed to be like Shooter McGavin's chase down comeuppance. But we don't, like, Shooter was the villain of the first movie. This guy's not the villain of the first movie. He's not the villain of the second movie. He's just a weird AA guy. That's it. So what? Like, are we supposed to care that he's being chased down? You know? Oh, Eric, you just scored a big fat ancient tomb. Nice, buddy. That always feels good. Shelly, I'm pretty much your only connection to magic. It's understandable. I understand why people are drifting away. Nothing wrong with that. Get into other hobbies, whatever makes you happy. As long as I'm interested in having a good time with it, I'm going to continue. And when I'm not, I'll be gone. That's why it's always funny to me. You hate magic. If I hated magic, I wouldn't talk about it. Like, if I hated magic, it would be a stream like this. You know, the same way I hated Happy Gilmore. And then I'd be like, okay, off to something else. I'm not going to spend my life just bitching about a card game that I don't like. That's a massive waste of fucking time. Like a massive waste of time. So, people are goofbags. People are goofbags. JH, you got hosed on your collector boosters? It's all gambling, bro. It's all gambling. What up, Luke? How you doing? TJ, give it time, man. You might actually get Care Bears. It's not impossible. Nothing's impossible anymore. Magic the Gathering has shown that anything is possible. Maybe one day you'll be able to get your own grandmother's winking anus on custom Magic cards printed and sent directly to you. You want a Crucible of Worlds, except it's your grandma's butthole? We can make that happen. $250 for the surge foil on your grandma's hole, bro. It's fucking textured. You can get textured. You can get a textured version of your grandma's butthole. It's a Magic card. Have a go on, Shelly. Enjoy yourself, bro. Gross and outlandish. Al, correct. That's one of the things I'm known for. JH, textured is raised. That's the same kind of difference. They just used a different word for it to try and get people to buy it. Eric, I don't drink alcohol, bro. I haven't had alcohol in probably almost a decade, and it never really did much for me. I'm way more of an herbage in edible form style guy. This is just some sugar water, just some root beer. But if I was going to do a mixed drink, it would pretty much be guaranteed to be vodka mixed into something delicious. That tends to be the way. If I'm going to have booze, I have no interest in bad taste and no interest in hardcore burn. I don't give a fuck. None of that old school, oh, man drinks this. A man can drink out of my fucking asshole for all I care. I'm going to drink what tastes good to me. Oh, no, you know what? Let me drink something that tastes terrible and burns so that I have your respect and approval, because that's worthwhile. Totally. I'll make myself less comfortable so that you think more highly of me over drinking alcohol, because that fucking matters. You know? TJ, I mean, a milkshake doesn't sound too shabby. Doesn't sound too shabby. I made a fat omelet yesterday with oil, and it was very good. It was very good. Yeah, McGrory, got a nice sunset going on? Bro, that's awesome. Yesterday, I happened to be in a park at the right time as the sun was setting, and I ended up in this, there's all these like fucking bushes and everything, but there was this break in the bushes, and it kind of framed the area of the sky, and it was abso-fucking-lutely gorgeous. There was boats out on the water, the sky had the ribbons of pink and other colors, and there was little fucking glow bugs floating in front of me, man. At first I was like, what the hell is that? What are those little green lights? And I'm like, shit, those are like fucking glow bugs. It was magical. Honestly, I was looking around, I'm like, is there a prince around here? It feels like somewhere a prince would take you and kiss you. And I was like, okay, I'll make out with you, Mr. Prince. It's so romantic. So good. So good. Eric, our Canadian smokes over your state. Well, you owe me money then. That's fucking fine Canadian lumber that's sifting down over your terrible, terrible country. So you owe me money for that, right? It costs extra for smoked meat and smoked cheeses. Well, you guys are fucking cheese bags and you're getting smoked. So you owe me specifically reparations. Pay up and don't pretend like you ain't got the money, because you got all that fucking collector booster money and the ancient tome. So fucking pay up, bitch. 90, I was the prince all along. I should have been making out with myself, bro. Just kissing my hand. Zircon walked into a Disney movie. Honestly, it was very picturesque to the point where I actually took a picture of it, but I don't think the picture's really going to do it justice. But I did take the picture thinking, hey, I can show those guys. Yeah, it's not... It looked better in person. It was more majestic in person. I find that a lot of the times, that pictures really just don't capture it the same way, you know? All right. Well, my friends, thanks for coming and hanging out. It has been a very chill, it has been a very chill and yelling time indeed. I've gotten to get the stupid Happy Gilmore 2 nonsense out of my head. So for now, have a good one, guys, and I will catch up with you again soon. But, you know, life don't last that long, so something bad's about to happen.